Chaipoint changed the way India drinks chai nowadays. Over 9 billion cups of chai is sold every month in India.
इसमें ऐसा होता है सर, कंपटीशन आपके बहुत होते हैं, पर सर आपका तो कंपटीशन ही टपरी है.
I don't see them as a competition. When you had to have a chai outside home, what were the options before Chaipoint? Those were the only options.
Introducing a product like chai was very easy business because chai is a very common item in India.
If a chai shop is not giving you a great chai, whatever food offerings they might give you, are you seriously going to go there?
अब इस पूरे सिनेरियो में सबसे बड़ा क्वेश्चन पता है क्या है? चाय के लिए इतने पैसे देगा कौन? So we are about to meet the CEO of the Chaipoint and I'm very curious and I'm very excited to meet him. If I talk about chai, I personally like ginger more in my tea and thoda sa kala namak. So sir, how do you manage these kind of things? कि अगर किसी को customization चाहिए अपनी चाय में?
Chai is a very personal beverage. We like our tea only in a certain way. So what we do is, we have an app wherein you open your app, you choose the kind of personalization that you want in your chai. So once you personalize your tea, just scan the QR code at the store, you place your order, and the order is directly gonna go to our brewing bot. There is no human intervention, which means what you would not have to explain how is it that you want your beverage, because you have personalized it and now we'll know what tea you like, and that's what our bots are gonna prepare for you.
पर सर आपका तो कंपटीशन ही टपरी है, जो मतलब बहुत मेन कंपटीशन है सर इस टाइम पे.
I don't see them as a competition. They are the ones who have created this industry. They have created this habit of having chai outside home.
So no matter how much we love our chai in the tapris, it's still about the hygiene, right? So how do you make sure of the hygiene here?
Hygiene plays a very important role. That even a great tea lover would hesitate in walking up to a roadside tea shop to pick up the chai. So that's what we are trying to resolve, not only for us, but we want to resolve it for a lot of other tea sellers. We are just complementing them and make sure that the experience that they are giving to their customers is elevated, is upgraded. Right from our kitchen to how the food is handled, to how the beverage is handled, to how everything is managed. We have this protocol wherein one was required to take the temperature daily at the beginning of the day, end of the day, sanitize the hands, use gloves, and also regularly sanitize the space.
Like जब coffee India आई थी, so it was a Western concept for us. हमेशा envision ही करते थे कि we drink coffees in cafes. लेकिन when it comes to chai, how did you bridge the gap कि वो भी एक कैफे में जाके लोग आके चाय पिए यहाँ पे?
A lot of tea makers have done a great job in this country. Every locality would have a favorite chai shop that they would have, but at the same time, the experience would only get elevated in the terms of the taste of the beverage. But what about how the beverage is being served? What about if you have to sit with some friends? A lot of people come here during their office hours to get a cup of chai and have an informal communication. This was missing for India being a tea-loving nation. Despite that, we did not have as many options. And that was the whole idea that Amlik had behind giving tea its right place, giving chai its right place. So the innovation happened obviously in terms of tea brewing. The innovation also happened in terms of enabling tea deliveries. So it is important to first stay true to the category that you are in. If we can elevate the experience, if we can bring more people in fold, if we can get the newer generation in this fold, if they can make a chai place a place of their choice to sit and have conversation, then I believe we'll be doing our job right.
So after having the conversation with Dev in the Cyber Hub, we moved to the office of Chaipoint. We experienced the bot machines which Chaipoint is building.
This is a second generation bot that brews authentic chai and filter coffee. A typical serving size in a location which would have this kind of a pot would be about anywhere between 80 to 120 ml. And 90 ml has the largest contribution in our business. This to any corporate would cost about $6.5. We can bring it down to as low as $5. So largely this is the cost of the bots and the beverage. So that is about 20% in the whole process. Rest everything is between the raw material as well as the logistics and everything else.
So the bot that you're purchasing, that is basically an asset. Its costs around 15 to 16,000 rupees. So the cost price for each cup is around 5 rupees. And we have the same bot in our campus, which sells around 80 to 100 cups a day, and in total it is 2,400 cups per month. Now the selling price of one cup is 18 rupees. So the total revenue that they're making from one bot is around 43,200 rupees. Can you tell us more about the chaipoint and expansion of the chaipoint business?
People know us through our retail. We build our brand there. So our scale vector is our Brewing Bots business, which is as big as our retail business. Other than that, we have a small CPG business which we are building right now. We have our own D2C platform called shop.chaipoint.com, and then we are also working through partner platforms like Amazon. And we have a small SaaS arm as well, which is providing the point of sales solution, invoicing solutions, stock management solutions to the other QSRs. So between retail and the office vending, it's a 50-50 business there. Our D2C business as well as our SaaS business is still in a growing stage. These two businesses put together contribute to about 6 to 7%. Everything else comes from our Brewing Bots as well as our retail initiatives.
On the retail segment, I would want to ask two questions. How do you define your user persona?
Every organization largely is behind a same user, a same consumer. But for us, how it changes is because we are not only a retail business. So that gives us another window. We do a lot of our business through delivery, wherein people order chai to their homes. So that's where the persona completely changes then. Then obviously some of our products are liked by some very different age groups as well. But largely if I have to talk about the persona, the larger persona remains the same.
As you said, you are also introducing the vending machines. So don't you think that you are killing your potential customers? Because why should I come to chaipoint retail store?
The purpose of every business is not only to find your consumers, but also to get the product that they need at their arm's reach convenience. So we don't want that opportunity to be lost. And this has been a long-standing problem that we are trying to solve. It builds a very strong bond. It is further centering our brand. That's why I say that these channels are complementary.
What are the things that in the next 5 years chaipoint is thinking of expanding into?
Our entire ecosystem revolves around chai. And we are creating the whole ecosystem of foods and offerings around it to further elevate the experience and to make sure you're able to have the beverage the way you want it to. If a chai shop is not giving you a great chai, whatever food offerings they might give you, are you seriously going to go there? So that's the priority.
As we all know that you were the first one in the market to do something like this, कि चाय को unorganized market को organize करना. But as we say कि it is inevitable कि कोई competition आए ना. What is that thing that chaipoint is doing to still be at the number one?
I think we have always been the thought leaders in this category. First thought leadership was obviously to think about that this is a big need in the market. It then was the thought leadership in creating the delivery network around it. We came up with the bots and we have always stayed ahead in our technology there, and we don't have small competition. We are competing with the largest organizations in the world in this space. And I would not say we are standing up against them. I would say that we are standing up with them, but we are offering the rightful experience by making sure that we are constantly focusing on elevating the experience. And we are offering the authentic experience by making sure that we are staying true to our category.
Thank you so much for this
Thank you so much, sir.
informative
Thank you
session.
so
Great
much.
meeting.
It was a pleasure talking
Yes.
to you guys, and it was great to get your perspective and what you think about this category and this business and
Yes.
us as a brand. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, sir. तो गाइस थैंक यू वीडियो देखने के लिए. ऐसे ही कंटेंट हम आगे लाते रहेंगे. सो प्लीज कंसिडर लाइक
Share.
And subscribe.
एंड कीप ड्रिंकिंग.
Chai.